Hey everyone, it's Pearlescent Toys back in today's video with another WWE Ultimate Edition action figure review, and today we are looking at the head of the table, Roman Reigns. This is one of my most anticipated figures from last year. You know, the original Ultimate Edition Roman Reigns, while serviceable, definitely was in need of an update, and here we have it, you know, an updated Ultimate Edition Roman Reigns. This one hopes to make up for some of the wrongs that were done in the previous version, so hopefully it lives up to my expectations, because if it does, we're talking about like an all-timer here, you know, one of the greatest in the Ultimate line. Anyways, here's the side art, Roman Reigns, the bottom, in case you want to go and scan this in stores. For 3 years, Roman Reigns ruled atop the WWE mountain as the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. He smashed him, he stacked him, he pinned him 1, 2, 3 over and over again. At WrestleMania 39, he proved to Cody Rhodes and the entire WWE Universe why he is the head of the table. Acknowledge him. But without further ado, let's get this figure out of the packaging, and it usually says something a little clever on the lip, usually like a catchphrase. Let's see what it says. The Tribal Chief! Exclamation point. That was kind of weak. And here he is straight out of the package, and the biggest question here is he better than the... Oh my god! Yacht! Sorry for that, technical difficulties. I think I was hacked, actually. But yeah, what I'm going to do is actually bring in the old Roman Reigns for comparison. That's right, folks. Today's WWE Ultimate Edition review is going to be an action figure showdown between the two Roman Reigns. 5 rounds. No, I'm messing with you. I don't really think an action figure showdown video is truly necessary to compare these two, as the differences between the two aren't very stark. You know, they aren't like mind-blowing. Of course, they share the exact same attire. They have like the same arm print for the tattoo, and you know the gauntlets are around the same. Like it's mostly the same. It's just like in a few key aspects that really differentiate the one from another. Obviously, as you're seeing right here, the proportions are vastly different, with the first version just being an absolute unit. Like this dude, he's from an All-Stars game. They pulled this one out. I know that comparison was made a lot when Eddie Guerrero came out, the Ruthless Aggression Walmart exclusive, but like it's the same here. This dude is ripped. I could see this, the first version being like a Thunderdome era Roman Reigns, you know, when he came back from his temporary hiatus, looking just absolutely beefed. And yeah, he has black boots, those black cargo jeans, and then going up, yeah, that's where it's mainly different, is that body. He is just ginormous in the chest, and yeah, his gauntlet and his other gauntlet, this one has like no detail on it. This one has his little symbol on it, which is very nice, and the tattoo, the detail is phenomenal, you know, looks just like real life, and it keeps going down. Man, I love that. And that head sculpt, dude, it looks exactly like him. It is just the spitting image of the real life Roman Reigns. But here you have the new version, and I think what this figure it definitely does, what it does the best is the proportions. But first, I want to look at those shoes, and they are really good looking here, and I don't know if this is like a unique sculpt, if it's brand new for Roman Reigns. I've never seen this in any other WWE figure, but I'm just liking the how much more colorful this figure is, even if the only difference is those boots. You know, I just love it being able to stand out a lot better. And of course, he has his Roman Reigns logo right there, and his Superman Punch logo right there. Yeah, very cool. And it also comes with some details for the sneakers. But continuing up, I noticed something in the yacht, and that is that it is actually a new piece. Yeah, if you turn it around, look at the back. Yeah, you can see this one is a little a little smaller, but the new Roman, he has a booty on him. But yeah, the biggest thing here, the biggest selling point is that updated torso, and it is using the Hulk Hogan body. I believe it was an Amazon exclusive. Yeah, I'll show it off to the side right here. This one. Get that PNG off the screen, brother. Hulk Hogan, I'm glad you're here. I can compare your two bodies together. Don't take that in the wrong way. I'm just, I understand perfectly, brother. And we will get to that, brother. But first, I must have a word with Roman Reigns. You're coming up close to the Hulkster's longest WWE Championship reign of all time. And to that, I say this. That doesn't work for me, brother.
Hey, what's all that noise? It's on my face! It's on my... What is it? It smells so bad! Ew.
So what is it gonna be, brother? No. Oh. Anyways, going back to the video, definitely the same lower torso for sure, but I feel like this upper torso is different. This one sags a little bit down with the collarbone. This one is a bit higher though. So yeah, different upper chest piece, but the lower abdomen is the same as Hulk Hogan. And if this is reused from something, let me know in the comment section below. I'm not entirely sure where it would be from. But bringing the previous Ultimate back in, and I believe they share the same arms? Or maybe these ones are a bit... Oh, no, they're the same arms. Yeah, they share the same arm size, which is fitting. Roman has some big arms in real life. And comparing the two's tattoos... I actually kind of prefer the first version. This one has, of course, is covering up the whole shoulder, that like basket weave design. But over here, it has a bit more intricacy in it all around. Yeah, I think this one has a better tattoo. But where it goes horribly wrong is the head sculpts. Just who in the blue hell are you? Yeah, this is not Roman Reigns, and this is a concern that I've had for a while with all upcoming Roman Reigns figures. They all have this head sculpt, and don't get me wrong, it's not terrible. It's all right, but I mean, like, just look at the two. Which one looks more like Roman? It's this one, the first one. That's a huge letdown. I was really looking forward to this figure. I was looking forward to getting rid of this one, putting him in a lot or something to sell on eBay. But now I think I'm gonna have to keep this one just to use the head sculpt here. But yeah, while we're here, let's go over accessories. First, he comes with this neutral head sculpt with his hair down. I've already voiced my opinion on it. Not the best. And his next head sculpt, trying to stay positive here. It's not that it's bad, it's just a bad inclusion. Like, why would you include this head with this figure? If you, oh my gosh, comparison with the previous. But look at this. Look how much better this one is. It has his sinister scowl. Like, he looks very intimidating with this head sculpt. That's it, definitely the head of the table. This is Big Dog. Yeah, it is Big Dog, because look, it doesn't even have like the rest of the beard. Why would they even include this? And now his goofy head sculpt. I will say I kind of like the older one better. Again, it has a bit more wetness to the mouth. This one is just looking a little dry, and the eyes are a bit more closed, whereas this one is a little bit open and is staring into your soul. He's about to eat it. But, yeah, I'm just really indifferent on this head sculpt. I just think it's the goofiest thing ever. It sits a little better on the neck here, so that's one thing, I guess. But anyways, here is the new Ultimate with the old Ultimate bund head sculpt. So much better here. And finally with the older head sculpt, dude, this is just an all-timer right here. Why they didn't just choose to redo this, I will never understand. But yeah, this looks so much better. Even if it doesn't truly rest on top of the shoulders as well, like it is still just, at least I think, is a bit better than this. But going over hands, he has 2 open C-grip hands, 2 fisted hands, and 2 pointing hands. Yeah, so he could do his patent and we the ones. He also comes with his lei. I honestly don't know the name of this, but you know, the thing that signifies he's the tribal chief, or head of the table, that accessory, as well as the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship, which he unified at WrestleMania 38 against Brock Lesnar. Yeah, these are just such a welcome inclusion with this set. It just sucks that it's a little outdated now because, you know, they merged the 2 belts into one. However, I think this look is amazing, especially if you're having imposed with other members of the bloodline. Of course, you have Jimmy and Jay here with their 2 unified belts. Yeah, and this just looks like an absolute unit right here. I would not want to get on their bad side. But going over articulation, the head moves up this much and goes down that much. There is no pivot, but there is side-to-side movement. His arm is able to move up this much, and it goes back a really good amount, and goes forward a decent amount. He also has rotation of the shoulder, upper bicep swivel, a double-jointed elbow, your standard wrist hinge going up, down, all the way around. He's able to bend this far back, this far forward. He, of course, has some pivot right there at the diaphragm, as well as some rotation, and he also has some rotation at the bottom of the waist. For the legs, it has drop down, so you're able to get some extra height, and it's able to kick out this far, go out to the side this much, and go back a pretty good amount. He has upper thigh rotation, a double jointed knee, upper calf rotation, and his foot, ooh, that one's a bit stuck. I'm going to have to heat that one up. His foot is able to move this far down, this far up. He has toe pivot, and for size comparisons, here he is one last time with the previous Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos, Randy Orton and AJ Styles, Brock Lesnar and Seth freaking Rollins, Bobby Lashley and Asuka, the People's Champ, The Rock, and the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, the Marvel Legends Spider-Hams, and Morbius and Gary the Stormtrooper. Roman Reigns? I will not acknowledge you.
Morbius, stop.
You might be WWE Undisputed Universal Champion, but you will never be a Marbillionaire.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You think so, huh? Well, let me tell you this. I'm gonna smash both you and your friend back here.
Huh? My tribal chief, head of the table, I acknowledge you. We're not friends. Please don't beat me up. No way, please!
Alright, time for my final rating and my overall thoughts. I think I'm going to give him a final rating of 7.5 out of 10. Yeah, there are just way too many faults in this figure for me to just simply overlook. First off, those head sculpts, the selection that they chose is just, I don't want to say it's absolutely atrocious, but they could have done better, you know. Giving us like a big dog Roman Reigns head sculpt in 2024 is wild. His goofy head sculpt, or as I like to call it, the goofy head sculpt, is just, it's interesting, but it's pretty much just it's meh. and his standard neutral head sculpt is, it was done better before. I will give this figure the credit it deserves, though. I think having both titles this time around is a very nice inclusion. Despite it being outdated, I still appreciate it nonetheless. And overall, the proportions of this figure are a lot better than that previous one. It's just a shame that the head sculpts are just so incredibly disappointing. And that'll do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. Anything you can do that'll support the channel will be greatly appreciated. Sorry about my voice in today's video. I actually went to Monday Night Raw a few nights ago. I made some videos for that, so go check those out when you have the chance. But yeah, it's still sort of healing my throat. Doing that Hulk Hogan impression probably didn't help. But yeah, with that, I'll see you in the next one. Acknowledge me.